Greetings and welcome to this X-Celerate webinar, where we look at AVEVA Point Cloud Manager. My name is Alfira Ngwaga, and I'm a Solutions Architect at IS3 and AVEVA Select Partner. Today, I'll be discussing on how AVEVA Point Cloud Manager can be used to build a digital twin plant. If 30 years ago, I wanted to replicate my factory in order to open more factories, seeing that the current factory is doing well, how would I go about doing that? I'll probably have to consult an EPC company that would quote me for redesigning the plant that actually exists. And hopefully, I still have those engineering documents that I can give to the EPC company. But what are the chances of those engineering documents still being valid, as changes have been made throughout the years? So, how would I go about replicating a plant that has evolved over the years? Well, in this case, assessments and manual checks will have to be done in order to compare the information on the documents to the actual plant. This exercise can take about a year or two, depending how big the plant is and how many changes were made. This is because 30 years ago, we did not have the technologies we have today. Today, we have laser scanner technology where by placing a camera in certain locations, we can take a complete render of the plant. These images now can be meshed together to create a 3D model of the plant that can be mapped to the real world, which can be done within a month or so. Modern companies are already using AVEVA Point Cloud Manager. One of our customers, BP, in the oil and gas industry, had a goal of increasing collaboration, accelerating decision-making, and improving safety. This is because BP had a complex structure involving offshore and onshore activities, and decision-making involved many variables. BP then used AVEVA Asset Information Management, AVEVA Point Cloud Manager, and AVEVA E3D Design to produce faster and more informed decision-making, increased collaboration, using a cloud-based environment, and have a better maintenance that is planned. Another customer, Evonik, in the chemicals industry, had a goal of establishing a solution to support the full asset lifecycle and building a landscape that integrates with multiple applications. This is because Evonik had multiple tools preventing harmonized data, project complexity, limited resources, and had to build a culture of accepting of change. By using AVEVA Unified Engineering, AVEVA E3D Design, AVEVA Asset Information Management, and AVEVA Point Cloud Manager, Evonik managed to achieve seamless and easy access to plant information to speed up maintenance, inspections, and plant operation, leading to improved safety and efficiency. These customers leverage the products in the AVEVA portfolio, which forms part of the engineering and the industrial information management. And AVEVA Point Cloud Manager is one of them. In summary, AVEVA Point Cloud Manager is an open, intelligent, and collaborative solution for achieving a trusted, living point cloud. A single and reliable dataset hosted on the cloud for a physical assets captured point cloud data. It is a solution that enables secure and on-demand global access to 3D data capture for asset visualization, inspection, and project execution. AVEVA Point Cloud Manager is a cloud offering solution that combines all AVEVA Point Cloud Management functionalities into one streamlined, flexible, and high-performing cloud solution. In practice, usually engineers will receive a request for producing an as-built plant. They will then gather information from laser, drawings, and documents to create a digital twin. Then they will modify the information as required. Then the end result of this will be a digital twin model of the plant. To learn more about this application of AVEVA Point Cloud Manager in practice, we now look at how CERN has incorporated the software. To access the project, users log in via a standard web browser to the AVEVA Connect Cloud environment. You'll be presented with all the projects that you have permission to access in the project carousel. Following selection, you'll be presented with the project entry view, and stakeholders can open bubble views and visualize their assets, identify areas of interest, and perform measurements and markup activities as required. The initial focus will be on the interactive floor plan navigation system. The opening view looks at the front of the assets in this example. This allows the user to select an elevation of interest. Picking a colored box will open a local area floor plan that only displays laser scans relating to that specific location in hand. Select a bubble view from the floor plan by a double click. The bubble view places you at the scan location where you can look around. This project has a proposed design added to allow users to understand how it will look and to view any relevant connection points with existing services. The model hierarchy is respected, and you'll be able to select elements within the model to display in the side browser or pick visually from the bubble view. Users may switch between models at any time. One example might be to identify emergency access route, which would help with remote site inductions, but there are many possibilities within design and operations. The model loads automatically, and the user may wish to change view position to a closer scan point. This way, the user may traverse around the site to review the impact of the design. Alternatively, this could be to allow as-operated models to be checked for completeness in a simple browser environment. Laser projects can cover large areas and may contain scans taken at different dates. Some of these might have been inherited from third parties where the accuracy and relevance is not known. The viewer may select or filter on a specific date to only display laser data that is known to be valid. Once cleared, all the scan locations are displayed on the plan once more. Scan makers are also displayed within near bubble views with obscured and distant scans identified. Display range is a user option. A series of measurement tools allow the user to extract positional and dimensional information of the scene. Measurements are taken in 3D space and appropriate user feedback is applied. Measurements may be categorized and stored with the project or discarded as not required in future. Diameter inquiries may also be extracted via a simple two-click process. The technology has the ability to take 3D tech list markups and present them within the bubble view, allowing users to put 3D reference points into the scene, which can contain information relating to the design or operation of the asset. This is a visual indicator to show the item contains key information such as maintenance, inspection, health and safety, or other key duties. Markups are a visual hook into the laser data when there are no as-operated model components present in the scene, and this reduces reliance on remodeling. Markup can contain links to documents required by members of the design or operations teams. They can also hold additional information useful to the various project stakeholders. Labels and links can be pre-prepared or entered within the browser session if required. Photographs may be stored with the markup to aid identification. This simple system allows users to get valuable insight into their operational asset without installing additional software or having specific application knowledge. The views can be used as a simple reference through to full integration with other AVEVA solutions. With that in mind, we now look at the strategic themes that AVEVA Point Cloud Manager focuses on. Open and flexible. It does this by reality data capture by numerous hardware partners and industry standard exchange. It offers 3D design and review of E3D design, unified engineering, and 3D visualization. It offers scalable and secure by ease of deployment, scale of deployment, and managing deployment. It also offers asset visualization, and this is done by visual conception of bubble view imaginary, 3D model overlay, and 3D point cloud walkthrough. It is ease of use with simple browse user interface and project access management. And it also allows integration with other AVEVA and third-party software. It is also allows brownfield engineering. This is done by use of engineering tools in order to measure diameter, distance, area, and other parameters. It is also compatible and it is able to work with cloud-stored data at a single source of truth. And lastly, it is able to analyze by detecting clashes on drawings and reviewing and managing of drawings. The use of AVEVA Point Cloud Manager ensures reduced site visits, improved sustainability, visually review work packs, improved information confidence, remote scoping, improved work pack preparation, reduced hazard exposure and hazard identification, and clash-free design. In addition, AVEVA Point Cloud Manager have the following key features. Integration of CAD objects. This is done by bringing CAD objects into your Point Cloud dataset from compatible packages and by finding project tie-ins to help drive engineering decisions. Data management. This is done by identifying and focusing on high-value areas, hide unwanted data, keeping data alive by incrementally updating your dataset with new scans. With AVEVA Point Cloud Manager, data is never gone forever. It is always retrievable. And also by applying conversion options. Visualization. This is through Bubble View, which allows access to a scanner's eye view of your data. It makes precise measurements and adds intelligence. Also through Hyperbubble, which allows fly-through bubble views mesh together into a 3D landscape. And lastly, through Solid Point Cloud, which is a low hardware way of rendering point cloud data into visually solid surfaces. This allows users to understand an entire site on screen at once, then dive down deeper into an area of interest. When it comes to deliverables, AVEVA Point Cloud Manager exports data into CAD packages. It uses point cloud data as your 3D model when creating new designs in 2D and 3D. It also allows precise as-built data in deliverables that can be trusted. Then it generates projects to share and collaboratively visualize globally and securely. AVEVA Point Cloud Manager also offers enhanced measurement utilities. It allows semi-automatically measure off as-built structural data. It also allows measurement of pipes and structural members using the point cloud. And lastly, AVEVA Point Cloud Manager is cloud-enabled. This is done by offloading storage and computational power to cloud services. Also, it has access via the AVEVA Connect platform for easy access and management of users in a secure data environment. AVEVA Point Cloud Manager is available on-prem or on your own cloud. As I've mentioned earlier that BP and Evonik used AVEVA Point Cloud Manager and other products in the AVEVA portfolio. AVEVA Point Cloud Manager can be integrated with AVEVA Unified Engineering and AVEVA Asset Information Management on brownfield digital projects. This integration offers efficient 3D modeling for brownfield assets, reduction of hazard exposure and enabling remote scoping, integration with engineering and design information, delivering fast end handover using cloud services, and engineering and information management. This is through site familiarization, cloud detection, visualization, and collaboration. By now, you're probably wondering, how does AVEVA Point Cloud Manager integrate with other software in practice? In the following short video, the integration of AVEVA Point Cloud Manager and AVEVA Asset Information Management is shown. From research, it is seen that many organizations are undertaking vast scanning activities but are still not realizing the full value from the data generated. The next step on the journey is AVEVA Asset Information Management. This combines the 3D reality capture, data with other 1D, 2D, and 3D data. It allows us to access the quality of all the data in multiple silos, measured against an information standard, and provides information access across an enterprise. The final step towards a complete brownfield digital twin is AVEVA Unified Engineering. AVEVA Unified Engineering provides a fully integrated and intelligent engineering solution on the cloud. It also allows control and management of engineering data for life of facility. To wrap it up, AVEVA Point Cloud Manager allows you to own your own data. This is done by maintaining a single source of point cloud data, sharing data easily with partners and contractors. Reliable as-built data. This is done by visualizing and making measurements with confidence anywhere in the world. Creating pinpoint accurate 2D and 3D CAD deliverables using as-built data. And lastly, validating as-built condition against engineering plans to ensure data integrity. AVEVA Point Cloud Manager allows access for data stakeholders. This is done by making data accessible and secure on the cloud using AVEVA Connect, also available on-prem or on your own cloud. It minimizes risk and reducing costs associated with on-site visits. It enables robust and collaborative enterprise planning. And lastly, AVEVA Point Cloud Manager, it is able to handle massive data sets. This is done by being able to handle a number of unlimited of scans. With AVEVA Point Cloud data is never compressed or lost in the process. It instantly visualizes and accesses this data using smart technology built for all levels of network access. Choose AVEVA Point Cloud Manager because it offers consolidation of information from various sources of information, reduced rework in construction. It offers seamless integration with AVEVA and third-party software. It minimizes downtime. It offers site visit reduction, which improves efficiency. The deliverables are produced directly from a single source of truth. And lastly, with AVEVA Point Cloud Manager, you receive customer-first support. The new version of AVEVA Point Cloud Manager offers a significant reduction in load time for bubble view images in Point Cloud Manager. It allows asset information management integration. It has super high resolution structured laser scan conversion using Point Cloud Connect cloud service. Nearby scan or image locations are visible from panoramic non-laser images. It offers additional dataset or project information presented on Point Cloud Manager Connect admin page. It has the introduction of markup categories tab. And lastly, it fixes bugs. And that wraps up this webinar, where we explored AVEVA Point Cloud Manager. If you'd like to hear more about AVEVA Point Cloud Manager or any other product from our extensive portfolio, be sure to contact us to arrange a visit to our Customer Experience Center located at our offices in Midrand, South Africa. Thank you.